Hello guys, KpShamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet. And today I'm going to show you guys how you need to fish with a method feeder, and I'm going to show you guys a very good spot that produced very nice fish for me. So first of all, fishing with a method feeder is one of the best setups that you can have to get the carp. So you need to have a carp rod first of all. So how do you need to find the carp rod? You just go to rods, just check the carp rods, and on those rods you can use the method feeder. You cannot use it on anything else. So if you want to equip it on a bottom rod, or if you want to equip it on a feed rod, it's not going to work. So be always aware if you buy it. So you need to have a carp rod. So this is how it looks, the method feeder. So you just put it full with ground bait, you close it, and it's going to vaporize the ground bait. So it's very slow, but it's going to attract a lot of fish. So first of all, I'm using two setups. So today we are going to fish with the boilies, one boilie and one pellet. You guys can already see it here. I need to remake the video because it was the first video I didn't catch a lot of fish. Don't ask me why, but we just had the server restart. So for the guys that don't know, the new system is a lot more complicated than the old system. So I saw it in the barbell competition. So we had the barbell competition. For the guys that are not familiar with it, it's outside the best time of the day. But still you can get uniques in it. It took me a couple of hours to find a position, but I had a unique outside the time frame. So at the moment you can get uniques the whole day, but you need to find a specific place for that condition. So that means sunny day, that kind of wind, that kind of temperature. Barometric is very important too. On that moment, on that time zone, you can get the unique on that position. What is the difference with the best time of the day? That every spot is active. So you can catch a lot of more fish than in the past, but you need to put a lot of more time in the game too. So if you don't want to do it, you got an option, just fish in the best time of the day. You guys can see it here. Most of the time you're going to catch on every no spot, you are going to catch fish. But if you want to go a little bit deeper in the game and you want to catch outside the time frames, you need to put a lot of time in it. It's the same with the competitions. If you want to do very good in the new competitions, you need to put a lot of time in it, or you need to have a lot of friends that will help you. And yeah, that's how you do it. In Russian Fishing 4 they did the same. So the Russian side, if we had the server restart, they just went with like 100 people just to check out what spots are active. You don't need to do that in this game, because if you know the spot, if you know the time, it's always the same. So in Russian Fishing 4 they did it a little bit harder on yeah, they did it was a little bit harder because the spots changed on that moment. Here the spot don't change, you just need to gather the information, but it takes some time. So back to the fishing. So you need to buy the method feeder in the shop. You can find it over here. So the method feeders, you can see it here. Then you just need to equip it. You need to put a carp leader on it too. You need to get a carp hook. And I'm going to fish with the spicy pop-up boilies, and I'm going to fish with the the sunflower oil cake. Very important is the ground bait. Ground bait is very important with ground fishing because it's going to attract the fish. So be always aware that you need to buy for method feeders, you need to buy method ground bait. You can find it here in ground bait method. So this is it. And you can buy now new aromas too. These are the new aromas. You guys can see it here. I used this one in the first video and I think that was the big problem. So I put it in the ground bait on the boat of the rods, but I didn't get a bite. I think it works because I once used ground bait in the bream competition too, and I didn't get one bream. And I know normally I get like 10, 15 breams, a couple of trophies, the uniques, but now I didn't get it. So that means that you can spook the fish too. So be very aware if you try a new ground bait out and the spot is not producing, be sure that you switch around your ground bait. So now I'm going to use the Tutti Frutti. instead of this one, the X Flavor Supreme. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's a secret formula. So yeah, not sure what it is, but I'm not going to use it anymore on the carbs because it didn't work that well. So we are going to make now the ground bait. So that's a very big part of ground fishing to already set it. So I'm going to use the spicy fish meal method mix. I'm going to get the X flavor away. Can I get it away? Ah, here. Um, and I'm now going to use the Tutti Frutti. So always be aware if you come here for like a small time, if you leave the area, you're going to lose your ground bait. So don't make too much. I did that in the past a couple of times and I just lost it. So I'm going to use this one. So the spicy fish meal, 500 gram, and then 10 gram aromas. Don't go too far with the aromas. So why can I not mix it? Okay, let's do it again. So the spicy one, because I'm going to fish with the spicy boilie. I'm not sure that you need to do it because I'm not a real carp fisherman in real life. But I guess it's always good that you make ground bait that attract, yeah, that got the same ingredients in it than the boilie that you're fishing with. I think that's logic, no? So I'm going to make this one. And then the next one is going to be something with biscuit because I'm fishing with the cake. So that's my next ground bait. So here you got the biscuit caramel, 500 again, so that's half of a kilogram. And here I'm not going to put an aroma in, just to check it out. Okay, that's it. And now you just need to put it in your method feeders. So here I got the spice pop-up boilies. Let's have a look to the ground bait. So the spicy tutti frutti, yes. And then here we got the empty one. No, it's this one. Okay, here we go. So I got now 24 times that I can use this. And here I got 24 too. So where did I go? I just went here to this position. So the first time that I came here, I got right away unique mirror, but it was on the other side. So you're going to respawn on the other side of that island. And you need to run all the way to here, and this is a very good spot. Here you got like a deep hole. I got all the uniques here too, the unique ghost carp. I hope that they are active because the first video they were not active. And there is a hole. So here is like a 4-meter hole. Here I got the unique grass carp. So I'm trying to find the hole again. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's perfect. Right way 4 meters. Then we are going to take the other one, that's number 7. And we are going to throw that a little bit further because this is like a kind of gravel, I think, hole. But the other one is like bushes under the ground or on the bottom. If you want to get like a cat fish here too, the Welsh catfish, I got the young ones here. What I'm doing now? Are we going to do it a 4th time now? And there is already action and I'm very happy because the first video I didn't get one fish here, like it was unbelievable. And here you go. So this is a 24-meter one, normal one. Very small fish, this one. Just a young common carp. Yes. No, it's a common carp. So let's rethrow this. So if you guys want to find the holes, because they are not visible on your map device, but there are holes, you just need to do it like this. So you just need to go around the lake, throw at certain positions. If you find a hole, put a marker on it, because you can just put markers on it too if you want. That's not a problem. So a lot of people always think that you need to catch a fish to add a marker. That's not true. Because you can just push here on the plus and then you just click here, and now I put here a marker. So I'm not sure where I put it. Let me have a look. Ah, it's on the other side, yeah. So if I put, I'm going to delete this because markers are expensive. So I'm standing now here. Here do you respawn. So if you take plus, so take a plus. Why is it not working? Ah, I need to take this. So here, if you don't catch a fish and you put it here, so now I put a marker over there. You guys can see it. That's how you can, yeah, define the holes too. So you're not always need to catch a fish to put the marker. So let's delete this one. No, let's delete this one because it's just a marker that I put out. And the fish is not biting again. So don't. I think it's the west wind that is the problem. So let's get the mole cricket out. That's for the catfish. You can catch them here too. Does that mean that you can get a unique here? No. Because I had in Germany spots that only produce normal and young ones. I tried it hours after hours and I didn't get one very big unique Welsh catfish. Yeah, and I'm going to strike this. Sometimes they do bites like this. Don't ask me why. And this is not a bad fish. So on the 24-meter point, on the spices pop up boilies, I think this is trophy grass carp, guys. Yes, 2000 currency. So nice money, nice money. So they are sitting at the moment at the 24-meter point. I got a lot of nice fish on the spice popper boilies, I need to say. It's very good boilie. So I'm going to get a couple of more fish, guys, and then I'm going to end the video. By the way, yesterday in my video I already saw that the Schuber is not anymore a bottom rod, and I think that was a mistake. I'm not sure why they did it because that means that I saw a lot of guys. I feel the pain. So I'm not part of any team. I'm just a YouTuber, so I cannot do a lot about it. But I hope that they put it back because you cannot farm the sturgeon anymore. So that's a really big problem because in California the sturgeon was one of the best farms, but it's now cut off for a lot of people. So I'm not sure why they did it. So you can only go with yeah, with bottom rods for the sturgeon, but you cannot equip the baits for it anymore on the tubers. I tried today the krill because in Russian fishing 4 the krill works for the sturgeon. I was thinking maybe you can still use a kind of boilie for the sturgeon. Maybe it works because I only tested the krill. But then you still can farm the sturgeons. But it didn't work, the krill. I tried it for 10-15 minutes, I didn't get a bite. Because normally sturgeon, they like krill too. Maybe there is another boilie that works for them, but I hope that they rewind it back. Because it's hard if you just bought like 3 times a tuber setup that is very expensive and you wanted to just farm up a little bit experience and you cannot use it anymore, yeah, that's very problematic. And I think it was a very big mistake in my opinion. And that's a bite. So one more fish because now it's a little bit more yeah, active the spot. By the way, you can catch a lot of nice carp in the night too. I fished the night too and I had a lot of trophies, very big fish. They are very active at night too. I already saw it in Germany too. And I need to say that the Welsh catfish is very active too. So it's only young ones. I told you guys it. I'm not sure that I can get a normal one here, but for the guys that want to find them, that's how you do it. Just find the hole and just get. This is normal one. Check Welsh catfish. And I'm going to end the video, guys, because it's starting to lag again. So thanks for watching, guys. Have fun with the method feeder. I'm trying to plan a video about all the new bottom setups. So what's the difference, what you need to do. And I tried the PVA already too. The spot rod is a next video too, but it's going to take some time because the testing is not as easy anymore as in the past, because there are so many uh, yeah, things that you need to calculate in the fishing at the moment. It's more complex, the game, I need to say it, it's more complex. But if you find the solution, you're going to catch a lot of fish. So it's like a little puzzle at the moment, Fishing Planet. In the past, it was very easy. If you know the spot, the time, and the lure, it was okay. But now there are so many more, uh, yeah, things that you need to put in the calculations. But if you find a solution, you got a very good money maker, and those Welsh catfish. It's almost a catfish area, this one. There is one bite at number one. I'm going to take that because that's a carp, and then I'm going to end the video. I'm just going to pick that up because it's more money than the catfish. I think because this is a very small one. Here we go. A mirror carp. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. I hope to see you guys in next video. Bye bye.